Imagine this. You're in the heat of an argument. Your heart is pounding. Every word is a weapon. Every sentence, a battlefield. You choose your words to win, but so does the person across from you. Neither of you is listening. You're both waiting for your turn to strike. And just then, Nietzsche whispers something unsettling. You've already lost. What does he mean? You're fighting, defending, standing your ground. How can that be a loss? Because Nietzsche believed the moment you enter an argument to win, you've already given away your strength. When a disagreement begins, who do you become? A seeker of truth or a restless voice, desperate to be right? Some speak only to hear themselves echo, not to understand, but to dominate, not to meet the other, but to stand above them. Socrates once stood in the marketplace and asked, "Wisdom begins in wonder." He didn't aim to defeat. He invited the other to see with him. The Socratic dialogue was not combat. It was collaboration. Each question a step away from ego and toward something higher. Yet the method went deeper. He questioned not to trap, but to awaken. Each reply peeled back a layer of illusion until the speaker stood face to face, not with their opponent, but with their own unexamined thoughts. But before you speak, ask yourself what you've never dared to face. Carl Jung tells us, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Every harsh word may come not from clarity, but from your shadow, that part of you that feels small, unseen, unheard. Before confronting another, Jung would say, look first into your own darkness. Only then can your voice rise in truth, and not in fear. Yet how often do we seek to win, not because we believe, but because we fear losing face? Do not let the behavior of others disturb your peace, says Epictetus. He reminds us, it is not the argument that unsettles you, but what you haven't yet resolved within. Lao Tzu whispers from the stillness, those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. The deepest truths are not shouted. They are carried in silence. In the battle of words, sometimes the most profound move is to not play the game at all. We carry childhood wounds into grown-up debates. We argue to matter, to be seen, to feel that our thoughts are valid, because our existence feels uncertain. Montaigne confessed with humility, I may not agree with you, but I will listen to you, for I might be wrong. That is not weakness. That is grace. Nietzsche's voice cuts through pride like a sword. You have your way, I have my way. As for the right way, it does not exist. The Übermensch doesn't dominate in debate. He creates meaning beyond it. He knows when to speak and when silence is the final argument. So ask yourself, what are you truly defending? A principle or the shaky walls of your own identity? Do not weep. Do not rage. Understand. Spinoza says, in the storm of argument, do not burn, illuminate. And perhaps the highest form of truth is not spoken, but embodied, lived, felt, in the silence between your words. You'll be truly heard the moment you no longer need to be loud. Because in that stillness, something greater than victory can rise. Understanding.